What is up, Detroit Pistons fans? I'm a bit late to the party on this one, but Derrick Rose is a Detroit Piston. Solid signing. I'm very satisfied with it. I would have to think it's an upgrade somehow. And I'd like to thank Luke G for giving me the idea to do this video. So the question he posed to me was, what makes signing Derrick Rose different from when the Pistons traded for Allen Iverson? I remember that trade, and I was like shocked. I was like, man, I can't believe we just got rid of Chauncey Billups. And I was like, well, I'm going to ride with it. And as we all know, that was the beginning of the end for the Detroit Pistons. Here's what I would say, though. I don't think this is the same situation. Iverson's cap hit in the 2008 and 2009 season was not the same as Derrick Rose's cap hit is going to be this season. And also, I think their personalities are just different. Iverson refused to come off the bench. Like, I remember when Iverson signed with the Memphis Grizzlies the following year, after his year with the Pistons, the Grizzlies waived him because they couldn't take his constant complaining about having to come off the bench. And then he would eventually return to Philadelphia. But yeah, I think this is a solid signing, obviously. Just going to go over a couple more points here. So here's one thing I think that has potential with Derrick Rose is I think this signing could provide a decent chunk of drive and kick opportunities if, and that's a big if, Derrick Rose is willing to kick. I didn't watch every game from the Timberwolves, but I felt there were definitely some missed opportunities with drive and kicking, if you know what I mean. Like, Derrick Rose chose to go at multiple defenders as opposed to kick to the wide open three in the corner. But who knows, if maybe Rose will be willing to do it with the Pistons, but I don't know. And also, we might have some opportunities for isolations, and that's the same with the drive and kick correlation. I mean, obviously I'm not Dwayne Casey, so I don't know what he's going to do, and I don't even know if this is the right choice, but, you know, like, I would think you have Rose at the point, then you put Kennard at the 2, and Griffin, and then Snell, and then perhaps Thon Maker to play the 5, and then space the floor, let Derrick Rose ISO, and then that might create a drive and kick opportunity for a wide open 3 perhaps. Derrick Rose shot a career high from 3 this year. I honestly don't know if it's going to translate. I mean, yeah, he did good this year, but generally speaking throughout his career, he's not been a very good 3-point shooter. And this next one for me, this is pure skepticism. I have no idea. And I know Ed Stefanski says otherwise, but I think this move partially kind of makes me think that the Pistons are going to try to move Reggie Jackson. Here's why. Let me read you the production really fast. So Reggie Jackson this year averaged 15.4 points per game, 2.6 rebounds, 4.2 assists, 1.8 turnovers on 42.1% from the field and 36.9% from 3. But Derrick Rose averaged 18 points per game, 2.7 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 1.6 turnovers, 48.2% from the field, and 37% from 3. Now again, that's pure skepticism. I have no idea. And Reggie Jackson started and Rose generally did not start. So Rose might have been going up against the second team of the opponent, where Reggie Jackson was generally going up against the starters of the opponent. So I don't know, but I think that's definitely a possibility. Will they do it? I have no idea. Yeah, I think Derrick Rose is a fine addition. I don't think it's going to turn out like Allen Iverson turned out. Yeah, hopefully Rose doesn't skip a game without telling anybody. That was ridiculous whenever that happened. But yeah, hopefully he does not do that. In all honesty, if he does that, then I'm not going to be happy. And this signing will have been kind of bad. In all honesty, like, they'll probably trade him again. He'll get traded again if Derrick Rose decides to pull that kind of stuff. Yeah, overall, I think there's drive and kick potential with the right lineup in, and there's isolation potential. So, I mean, now I want to be a little bit of a bad guy here. I don't know what y'all fans are expecting. I mean, we're not getting MVP Rose, obviously, but I mean, yeah, it's a solid signing. Even if Derrick Rose never returns to the levels that he once was at, I'm not 100% sure how they're going to make Rose fit with Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond. I mean, Blake Griffin, he shot good from 3 this year, but he has to keep that up. Like, he has to. If Blake Griffin's shot goes off a cliff this year, then we're in trouble. That's all. I just gonna say it. We are in trouble if Blake Griffin's shot goes off a cliff. But it looked good, and I'm assuming Blake Griffin's working to make sure that shot stays where it needs to be. Now, the last point I want to go over is pick and roll potential, or if there is any. In all honesty, I just don't know. So when I was watching the highlights, what I was thinking of is, like, I saw Karl Anthony Towns setting some picks for Rose. Generally speaking, he's an ISO player. Just go one-on-one, spread the floor, whatever. But I saw a couple highlights. You see Karl Anthony Towns set a screen, and then Derrick Rose could work off of it. So, like, you could take Blake Griffin or Andre Drummond and see how that goes. Like, how is a Derrick Rose pick and roll going to work with this lineup? Like, for a pick and pop, like, I could see Blake Griffin setting a screen or so for Rose, then pop out to the three-point line. And then also, if Blake's shot stays where it needs to be, then the defender can't just help off Griffin. Like, that's why Griffin's shot staying where it is so important. It gives Rose a chance to just take it all the way to the cup. Even with Andre Drummond, we know he's not a shooter. Like, you can set a screen, then if Rose misses a layup, then Drummond can clean up his miss possibly. Yeah, those are my general thoughts. So, I don't think this is going to turn out like Iverson. I think it'll be fine. Is this move going to turn this team into a championship team? I would probably have to say no. But you know what? That's fine. We're building in the right direction lately. And we just got to keep that train moving in the right direction. In all honesty, it's been said by a couple of YouTubers already, but you know, this year you're just going to probably have to bite the bullet. This team is going to probably not be a championship team for a second. And we just got to live with it. Yeah, you just got to live with it. You got to like the process. I mean, we all love winning. Winning's better than losing, but you know, you have to enjoy the process of getting there too. It's like when you stick around and the process finally works after building it up, not like the Philly process, but like the process of building towards a winner, it's going to feel that much better when this team wins a championship, if they win a championship. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Do you guys agree or disagree? Do you think Reggie Jackson might get moved? Do you think there's pick and pop potential, or drive and kick potential, or just pick and roll potential? What do y'all think about that? Let me know in the comments below. DSA members in the description. And as always, thank you for watching.